This is the Harbinger Pro leather weightlifting belt, and if you've ever felt your lower back questioning your life choices halfway through a squat, this thing promises to fix that. Harbinger says it delivers serious support for serious lifts, but after training with it for weeks, I found a few things they don't really highlight on the box. So, is this belt actually worth your hard-earned cash? Harbinger Pro Leather Product Overview. This is the Harbinger Pro Leather Weightlifting Belt, made by Harbinger, one of the most recognizable names in gym accessories, especially here in the US. This belt has been a long-standing staple in commercial gyms, CrossFit boxes, and home setups alike. It's designed primarily for strength-focused lifters, people doing squats, deadlifts, overhead presses, and heavy compound movements. The key selling point is pretty straightforward. Thick leather construction with a contoured fit meant to deliver solid core support without the extreme stiffness of competition powerlifting belts. Price-wise, it usually lands in that mid-range sweet spot, making it accessible without feeling cheap. Harbinger Pro Leather Performance. I use this belt across heavy squat days, deadlift sessions, and even some standing overhead work. And the first thing you notice is how supportive without being brutal it feels. When you brace your core and push into it, the belt gives you that confidence boost, like your midsection suddenly got its own spotter. The leather is stiff enough to provide real stability, but not so rigid that it digs into your ribs or hips. That's especially noticeable during higher rep sets or volume days, where overly stiff belts can feel punishing. One pleasant surprise? It breaks in faster than expected. After about a week of consistent use, it started molding to my torso, which made setup quicker and more comfortable. That said, it's not magic. It won't fix poor bracing or bad form. But when used correctly, it absolutely helps you maintain spinal stability under load, especially during near-max lifts. Features and tech. Let's talk about what actually makes this belt stand out. First up, genuine leather construction. This isn't synthetic or foam-backed, it's real leather, which means durability and consistent support over time. In real life, that translates to a belt that doesn't collapse under pressure or lose its shape after a few months. Second, the contoured design. The belt is wider in the back and narrower in the front. Why does that matter? Because it supports your lower spine without crushing your abs when you hinge or squat deep. That's huge if you're lifting multiple times a week. Third, dual-prong steel buckle. It's old school but reliable. Once it's locked in, it stays put, even during heavy pulls. No slipping, no micro-adjustment mid-set. And finally, multiple sizing options, which is more important than people think. A properly fitted belt makes all the difference between helpful support and an annoying distraction. Design and build. The leather has that rugged, no-nonsense gym look, black, thick, and clearly built to take abuse. It feels substantial in your hands, like something that belongs next to iron plates, not in a drawer. The edges are finished well enough that they don't bite into your skin, and once broken in, the belt sits comfortably during movement. It's not flashy, and that's kind of the point. This is a tool, not a fashion statement, and it leans into that identity hard. Pros. Excellent core and lower back support for heavy lifts. Breaks in faster than most leather belts. Comfortable contoured fit for compound movements. Cons. Dual-prong buckle takes longer to adjust. Not stiff enough for competitive powerlifting. Final verdict. So, who is this actually for, and is it worth the money? Look, if you're a recreational lifter, gym regular, or someone pushing heavier numbers safely, this belt makes a ton of sense. It offers real support, solid durability, and a comfortable fit without jumping into ultra-stiff, competitive-level territory. If you're a beginner, this is still a great long-term investment. Just make sure you learn proper bracing first. And if you're an elite powerlifter chasing max totals, you might want something thicker and more rigid.